Welcome back to One-on-One Sports. I'm now joined by two experts who are glad spring is here because that means baseball's back. Kurt Lestan to my left, Jackson Brody to my right. Guys, let's start with some early observations from spring training. I know it's early, really early. What has made an impression on you so far in spring training? Jackson, let's start with you.
For me, it's going to be the NL Central. I really like the moves that have been made in that division, the top half of that division, considering the Brewers, the Cubs, and the Cardinals, the teams they have going into the regular season. The Brewers added Zach Greinke and Sean Markham. The Cubs added Matt Garza. If the Cubs can get that offense back going, they could be something to watch now with the Cardinals and Adam Wainwright out. That's going to be a question. Yeah. But if those other pitchers can step up like Jake Westbrook and Jaime Garcia, you could see another great Cardinal team.
Yes, yeah. It seems as open as possible. Kurt, what stands out to you?
Well, for me, it's the New York Yankees and their starting rotation, which I think has a lack of depth, okay?
Strange to hear, right?
Yes, and the fact that they have such lack of depth that Bartolo Colon may be relevant and may be the back end of the rotation.
He has been relevant.
He may be the back end of the rotation starter for the Yankees. And important to keep your eye on Bartolo Colon. Can he make the rotation? And what are the Yankees going to do?
Wow, Bartolo Colon reference going into the season. We'll see if anything happens with that. Now let's talk about an event that has already happened. Tension is already in Chicago with the Cubs in the dugout, getting a little bit of scuffle. Kurt, do you think this helps the Cubs? Is it possible that could help them? Or is it...
I love it.
Yeah?
Yes, I love the fact that we already have a scuffle in spring training. It shows that the players care. It shows that they have emotion and they want to do well. And it shows that if you're not accountable to do your job, someone's going to tell you. And I love that it comes from Carlos Silva, a guy who's working hard to make this team and wants to be in that starting rotation.
Sure.
And if you don't back him up on the field, he's going to let you know.
Now, do you agree?
Now, I agree that while sometimes a fight can really light a fire under you, you don't want to fight on your own team. The Cubs have enough issues as it is. They're looking at their number 2 ace, who's been kind of wacko in the past few years. They have hitters that they have to get back on track. Maybe a fight with another team might have lit a fire under them, but not on your own team. That's just going to cause chemistry issues.
So already in the season, the Cubs are looking a little dysfunctional.
Yeah, I don't like
it. That's not good for fans of Chicago. All right, guys, I don't know how we're going to do this in this next topic, but we're going to try and pick a comeback player of the year in spring training. Why not? I mean, we do everything else. Jackson, who do you have as the comeback player of the year from what you've seen so far?
I'm going to go with Jake Peavy. I like him a lot. He's been around for a while. He's only had 33 starts the past 2 years.
Wow. Yeah.
The White Sox are going to need him. Edwin Jackson's been inconsistent. Someone needs to be there with John Danks and Mark Burley. And Jake Peavy, if you know him, he's a competitor. He's a fiery guy. You have to look for him to come back strong this year.
Didn't quite get out of him what they wanted last year.
That's right.
That's a good pick.
And hopefully Jake can come back. That'd be a great thing to see. But for me, it's Manny Ramirez, okay?
Wow.
I will give you 3 reasons why. 1, starting DH for the Rays. That way he doesn't have to worry about the outfield.
Not that he ever did anyway.
Well, he doesn't pay attention out there anyway, so now he doesn't have to worry about it. But starting DH, he has motivation. He's only on a 1-year contract. He has to prove himself to get a contract further in his career. He has milestones coming up for himself for home runs and RBIs, and we've already seen that the motivation has paid off. He came into spring training, great shape. First one in, last one out. Players are praising his work ethic.
Wow, okay, well, if Manny made a comeback, I could certainly see it going his way as well. Guys, good job breaking down the preseason. Well done. It's time once again to take a break, but when One-on-One returns, Christian will be joined by our NFL experts to take a sneak peek at the upcoming draft. Who should your team be looking to avoid? Stay right here and find out.